Hi everyone, welcome to my live show at Thermomix. I'm Chef Ambrose. Today I'll be showing you two dishes using the basmati rice. So the first dish I'll be showing you is the Nasi Ulam, which is a simple rice salad with the uses of fresh herbs and spices. And the second dish I'll be doing the fried rice laksa. Okay, it's a very unique dish with all the elements of the ingredient of laksa. So now I'm going to show you how to cook the rice using Thermomix. So I place a bowl or any bowl, and then I will just set it to scale. Okay. Make sure there's no weight here, so you need to tie it to 0. Okay, 0 ready, and then measure your rice. Okay, so you have nearly 200. So we are using the simmering basket here. So I will need to wash the rice. So I just pour it in here and then rinse it under water to rinse the rice. Okay, so the rice has already been washed. So now I need 1 liter of water in here. So I'm going to use the time of 15 minutes, and the temperature is a Varoma, and the speed is about 3 to 3.5. So place in the simmering basket. Make sure the lid is secure properly. Okay, so then we can start. Okay, so it's running by itself. And the next thing I want to do is I'm going to steam egg. Okay, so I got the Varoma basket over here. And I use a greaseproof paper on the top. And I have 2 whole eggs, which is beaten. I'm going to pour the egg, okay, carefully on the paper. So when it's cooked, I can take off easily. It won't stick on the paper. Okay. So I want to have a very thin like omelette, which I will later on when it's cooked, I just cut into a small strip and to be used for the laksa fried rice. So let's put this on top. Okay, and then make sure you cover with your lids. So the second dish I'm going to do is we call it the kuning rumpa. Okay, it's a turmeric spice mix, which we will use it for our laksa fried rice later on. So over here, let me go through quickly the ingredients. The main ingredient will be your chili, okay, fresh red chili. I just used 2 lemongrass. The chili is about 6 number. And the third ingredient will be shallots peeled. Over here you can see I have the blue ginger peeled, sliced. Because the blue ginger is quite tough, so I just peel it clean and then just rough cut will do. Okay? And turmeric, fresh turmeric root. I just scrub the outer turmeric because I did not even peel the skin. Because if you want to peel the skin, it's going to stain your finger, your knife, your chopping board everywhere. So let the TM6 do the work for you. So I leave the skin on. And over here, I have the candle nut, which I've soaked in water for about an hour. So it's a bit softer, you see? It's a bit soft already. And here I have a belacan, okay? Belacan. And over here, I've soaked some dry chili, about 6 number. If you want more spicy, you can add more dry chili. And lemongrass, I actually will slice them because if I put the whole lemongrass, it will create a lot of fiber in your rumpa, which we will not want that. So only this thing you need to slice. So the rest, the machine will take care of it. So now let us blend. Okay, I'm going to blend the herbs. Okay, so just set the time, and then I'm going to use the chopping mode. So going to put the chili, shallots, okay, blue ginger, turmeric root, candle nut, okay, shrimp paste, belacan, the lemongrass, and dry chili. And I'm going to use oil. So let me measure the oil. Okay. For this much, I use about 200 grams of oil. So don't worry about too much oil because the spice mix needs quite a large amount of oil to draw out the flavor of the spice when it's cooking. Okay. And also help to blend up the spices. Okay, so now we go back. And then we're going to close it. Okay, it's done. Let's check. Wow, this is the texture that we want. It's so fine. Okay? So I'll just clean out the pot and the cover, okay, with the spatula. So that all this will be cooked in the pot. Okay. Now I can smell the rice cooking on my side. The nice aroma of the basmati rice and the egg. Okay. So it's very helpful to have two, you know. So I can cook two dishes simultaneously. Okay. Now cover it back, and then I'm going to set it at about half an hour. And the temperature I'll adjust to 98. Okay, I'm going to slow cook my rumpa. And I just put it at, oh, sorry, so half an hour. Okay, 98. Okay, 1.5 speed to 2. Okay. And it's going to splatter later on because of the oil and the rumpa is cooking. So I'm going to put this simmering basket on top just to prevent the spattering. Okay, okay, so now while this too is cooking, I'm going to introduce to you the ingredients to the Nasi Ulam. Okay, so by the way, I'm from Allspice Institute Culinary School. We specialize in the Asian cuisine. So my forte is Peranakan cuisine. So today I'll be just doing the version of Peranakan Nasi Ulam, a very simple version which you can do at home. So what kind of herbs do we need? So in this market, you can actually get fresh mint leaf. Okay, it's very refreshing. Then over here I got the Vietnamese mint leaf. Local we call it the Laksa leaf. And then the Thai basil leaf. We have the kaffir lime leaf. And this, you might have some problem with getting it. Okay, just let me stop. So this is the bitter nut leaf. Okay, if you can get it, you use it. Over here, I have what I use as a turmeric leaf. So it's from the turmeric root. Okay, and this is a leaf. So both have different flavor profile. So all these fresh herbs, I will just finely slice it up. Okay. And over here is turmeric root, chopped. This is a red torch ginger flower, which I really slice it. And some sliced shallots, lemongrass chopped. And then dry toasted desiccated coconut, okay, which you can actually use 120 high heat just to brown the desiccated coconut. Okay, now let's check the egg and my rice. Wow, I can see the egg is cooked perfectly. So let's remove the egg tray. So here is the egg, and so for safety, just use this hook over here. Okay, and then just hook up the rice. Okay. Perfect. Look at the rice. It's fluffy, and then it's not overcooked. So this is texture what we need. Okay, now I'm going to transfer the cooked rice into the ThermoServer. So use the spatula to scoop up the rice. Honestly speaking, if you use the traditional way of cooking the basmati rice, I think you couldn't achieve this great result. So this is very perfect, you see. It's not overcooked. So I'm happy with the result. Okay. So now I'm going to cover it back. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cut the egg omelette. Okay. So I'm going to actually dice it. So going to cut strip, then dice it. Okay. And later on, this I will use for my laksa fried rice. Okay, I'm done. Put one side. So now I'm going to mix the Nasi Ulam. So I'm going to take half the rice out from the serving bowl. Okay. So that will be enough. Okay, so make sure you have all your ingredients ready. So these are all the herbs and spices that you need to mix into your rice. So we're going to put a bit of turmeric. Okay. So this is one of the few dishes that you consume your turmeric raw. So it's a very healthy dish. Then we have the ginger flower, the chopped lemongrass, and then the shallots, okay. And then the fried desiccated coconut, and then the mixed herbs. Okay. I will keep some of this ingredient to do a topping as a garnish, and then I'll just season it. So if you want to put some olive oil, coconut oil, it's up to you. Okay. So I'm doing a vegetarian version of Nasi Ulam. The proper Nasi Ulam actually involves more ingredients, like they will add raw French bean, long bean, green bean, and then cucumber, diced, and also fish meat or fried silverfish and peanut. So there's a lot of ingredients going into this Nasi Ulam. But this version is very simple. Everyone can do it at home. Okay? So you can see all the colors in that, but the important thing is all the flavor. So if you have one mouthful, you can actually taste all the different flavor of the herbs and spices. So it's very refreshing. Okay? So I'm going to do the presentation. Okay? So just remove this ingredient. So just put some turmeric leaf, okay, for some decoration, and then fluff up the rice. Well, now I can actually smell all the herbs and spices, so the aroma is very appetizing. And then actually we'll put belacan on the side, okay? And then small lime to go with belacan, and then some herbs on the top, and desiccated coconut. Okay, a bit more turmeric. So, and the ginger flower. Okay, this is my favorite. Okay. So you have a nice, colorful Nasi Ulam. I hope you guys like today the recipe for Nasi Ulam, which is very healthy. Okay, the rumpa is ready. So now we will check. Well, I can smell the very strong aroma of the spices. Super strong, fragrant. Now I'm feeling hungry. It's very hot, just be careful. You see the nice, lovely color. So we're going to take the rumpa out. And the texture is super fine. I can't even see the chili seed in here. So it saved me the problem of using a blender and chopper. So normally, which I have used like 2 machines. So for now, I just use this TM6 and do everything for me wonderfully. Okay, so I'm not going to wash my pot because I'll be using the same pot to fry the laksa fried rice. Okay, so don't have to be too clean. You can see nice layer of oil, which means that the spices is cooked nicely. Okay, if you don't see any oil coming out from the spices, it means it's not cooked enough. So you can see, you can smell the aroma. Okay, so don't worry too much about the oil. What I normally do is I will set it for a while, and then a thick layer of oil will come out. Just skim it off. Okay, and if you are using the spices, this paste to cook anything like rendang, sayur lodeh, and many other dishes, I normally will not put any more oil because there's a lot of oil in the spices. So for this fried rice, the same thing. Okay, so you can see some paste in there. I'm going to use some because I'm cooking a portion. So I'll use about 2 tablespoons of spice paste. Okay. And normally if I do this rumpa, I will do quite a lot because the time you take. So why don't we do a lot, and then for this I can keep in the freezer for a few months, or whenever I want to use it, I'll take it out from the freezer and then I can whip up a dish within half an hour. Okay, so now I'm going to just refresh. Okay, just heat up the paste for a while and slowly going to add all the ingredient in there. So turn up the heat. Okay, 98, and then slowly just refresh it for a while. And let me introduce the ingredient to you, okay, for the laksa fried rice. So what you find in the laksa, what I have here is what you can have in the laksa. So I have tau pork, I cut small dice. I have fish cake, small dice or cube. And then just now the steamed egg, also small cube or dice. And of course the most important thing is 𝐸𝐸. Okay, dry shrimp, soap water, pound it or just fast mix it in here, and then you get the dry shrimp. So now I'm going to put the dry shrimp in here, okay, to make it fragrant. And the important thing for the laksa is of course the herbs, the laksa leaf. Chop it up. And I'm going to put some 𝐸𝐿𝐴 seasoning, which we can do it in TM6. So going to wash your 𝐸𝐿𝐴, dry it, and then I'm just going to grind it fine. So you get your nice homemade 𝐸𝐿𝐴 seasoning. Okay. So just going to check. Okay. I haven't set the time, you see. It'll remind you. You forgot to set anything, it just will remind you to do it. So this is very, it's safety built-in, so you don't have to worry. Okay. Okay, so I can see the paste heating up already. I can hear the sizzling sound. Okay. So now the next thing I'm going to do is the fish cake. Okay. Just put it in. Okay, straight away I can smell the dry shrimp. So I'm going to maybe adjust the speed, okay, a bit faster. Okay. Then next, I'm going to put the tau pork in. Just remember, don't turn the speed too high, okay, or else you're not going to fry it. Now for those who want to have more ingredient, you can add your cooked prawn, okay, maybe some diced chicken if you want to. Okay, so the next one, I'll be adding the eggs. Okay. And the last ingredient I'm going to add in here is of course the basmati rice. Okay. So it's already cooked and then it's warm in here, so that's good. Just season, okay, according to your taste. Not going to add too much. So it's about a teaspoon. Okay, so now I'll crank up the heat because I want a bit of wok hei in my fried rice. So just heat up high. Varoma. Okay. For a while. Lower down the speed. So I'll let it sizzle for maybe 30 seconds, then I'll add in the rice. Okay, let's add in the rice. Wow. Okay, so we are using the butterfly to stir the rice. So I'm going to scrape down the side first, clean the side. Huh? Okay. Then let's put the butterfly. Just fix it in. Okay, make sure you need fix. And then add the rice. Okay. And we will start. Okay, when everything is well mixed, I'll just stop it. Okay. So it also depends on how much rice you put in. Okay, so it's about 2 minutes, okay, because everything is cooked, so I can smell the aroma. Okay, I can stop it. Okay, all done. Okay, well, we can see the rice is nicely fried, and then with the nice laksa color. Okay, so we'll just transfer onto this plate. And we'll garnish with the laksa leaf 𝐸𝐿𝐥𝐿. So this is your laksa fried rice. So our school, Allspice Institute, offer many courses like Japanese culinary, and also I'm specialized in the Peranakan food. So you can learn many Peranakan dishes from us. So please do like and share so that everyone can enjoy the wonderful dish. Thank you very much.